And the renowned tourism resort town of Malindi has lost its glory following increased cases of human trafficking and forced labor. Reports indicate that young girls engage in cheap sex in exchange for money after being lured by their own parents.
Sex tourism is on the rise in Malindi, with girls aged between 12 and 14 years engaging in the business with the hope of earning money to provide for themselves and their families. A Catholic nun from Our Lady of Africa missionary Maggie Kennedy, who has been doing research on human trafficking and forced labor in Malindi, said elderly tourists usually engage in cheap sex with young girls while on holidays in the resort town. Speaking during the launch of the program of preventing human trafficking and forced labor in Garissa, Mombasa and Malindi, Sister Maggie said that up to 30% of teenagers in the region are involved in casual sex for cash.
It has become both amoral and endemic. The elderly Mzungu looks for pleasure and finds it in children who don't have a home. Young boys like older women and even older men. It is a society where things have gone seriously wrong. This has led to the rising number of HIV/AIDS people.
Poverty-stricken families usually force their children to go out and engage in sexual activities in exchange for money.
There is poverty and corruption at all levels. This has become worse mainly because of unemployment. But this is not the whole story. Sex is cheap and the rewards substantial. Parents often drive their children into prostitution, but believing that there's no other option.
Sister Maggie said Malindi has been named as one of the worst places in Africa for human and drug trafficking and forced labor. About 300 cases of sexual abuse are pending in court.
The local police have done something to improve their skills in this area, and they've done quite a lot, but it's often extremely difficult.
In the new program launched by Catholic Diocese of Malindi, Bishop Emmanuel said the church will play a major role in the fight against human trafficking and forced labor.
Because we believe that human beings are created by God with full dignity, but we are at the very beginning. We have already gone quite a journey with regard to child protection.
All representatives of parishes present at the launch were given pamphlets to begin the sensitization campaign.
Quite easily, I'm choosing